Nothing is moving. I'm working so hard and got no progress. What is wrong? Dudes have testosterone. Y'all, I'm just gonna be real. I did not script this out. Your journey is not gonna look like anybody else's. You really have to realize you cannot replicate what somebody else did. Nobody can live the life that you live. Y'all, I'm just gonna be real. I have no idea what I'm doing. And I feel like this been weighing on my heart for so long, because it's like, oh my gosh. I felt like I had to figure out everything and know how everything works every single day of my life. I felt like every time I get up, I have to know what my next move is gonna be like that. Y'all, it is not easy. It's not easy being great. It's not easy being this person that you want to become. It's not easy, especially when you're in an environment that doesn't know how to do nothing but survive and work and live and do the same thing every day. It's not easy. And if you have a community around you, friends, family that supports and is on the same path that you on, that is such a blessing in itself. Having somebody that's like-minded as you is such a blessing. You don't understand. Because it's like, why don't start with me? It's like, why didn't nobody teach me these things? Why nobody told me what to do or how to live? And it's like, nobody can. Even if you had everything that you wanted in life, you are never going to be like, oh, I figured it out. It's always going to be some type of challenge. That's just life. I always thought, like, why do I feel so lost? Like, where's the handbook to life? And we do have a handbook. It's the Bible. It's literally the Bible. To have that wisdom to know that it's the Bible, that it's the life handbook, knowing that at a young age is such a blessing. That's why I worship God so much, because it's like everything that you are looking for is in that book. Everything that you're like trying to find the answer to is in that book. You just have to seek him and you will find him. Literally, he'll be there to open the door any freaking second. Like, it doesn't matter. I have to come here and be real because nobody else is. Nobody else is gonna be real. Nobody else is gonna tell you how it is. You're just starting off and you want to be this great person that you know you are. Nobody's going to tell you how hard it is, especially as a female. You see girls talk about boys or how to have self-confidence, but nobody tells you, nobody really walks through how it is. I did not script this out. I did not plan this. This is just raw. My head is everywhere, but I'm trying to get everything out because it's like, I really want to say this to y'all. If you're starting from a place that like you feel like you have nothing, it's going to be extremely hard. The deeper you are, like the deeper predicament that you are in as like a regular life, if you feel like you have less than the average person have or whatever, it's going to be extremely hard regardless. But it's going to be harder for people that's on the bottom. If you're starting from literally zero, no help, nobody at all, it's going to be extremely hard. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. You're going to feel like, am I the only one that's not supposed to be successful? Like, am I the only person that's like not good enough? And you cannot think like that. You cannot. And it's easier said than done. But get into the Bible. Like, I tell you, if nobody else is going to be on your side, God will. God is going to be talking to you every single day. He is not going to forsake you. He is not going to leave you stranded. He's going to be there by your side. When you have zero friends, when you have zero family, things are just not looking up. God is always there. I'm gonna just tell y'all how it is when it's just starting for me. When I first got into this, I'm like, okay, like, let me just do what everybody else doing. Let me just do nails. Let me just do lashes, eyebrows, whatever. And it's just like, I do not want to do that. I do not want to do that. I gotta do something. Like, I feel like whatever you're passionate about, go for that. And when I say go for that, doesn't mean just like do whatever. If your goal is to get to a certain point in life, whether that's like fit or financially free or whatever, your passion, if you want to follow your passion, if it's like burning in your soul to follow this and nothing else, then you have to go with that, but go hard. Do everything you can to make your goals successful while doing your passion. Find ways to loop around different things while doing your passion, because you cannot expect things to fall in your lap because you're following your passion. Things are going to be harder because you're following your passion, especially if it's not something like common or doesn't really get that much attention on a regular basis, like hair, nails, whatever like that. And like for me, I do not want to do hair. I don't want to do lashes. I don't want to do none of that. But the things I do want to do, I can't just start doing out of the blue. Or the things I really want to do, it's like not really popular and I'm going to be really trying to get out there. You have to believe in yourself before anybody else believe in you. If you want to follow your passion, but you like, dang, like nobody really mess with this, so I'm not really like having those thoughts in general. As soon as you have a thought that's like negative, you have to figure that out. You have to be your biggest fan. Like, other than God, you have to be the one that says you are going to make it. You are going to be successful. This is going to work. No matter how stupid it looks, you have to believe it. And I know I'm rambling. I don't really have a topic for this. Like I said, I didn't write nothing down. I'm just talking to y'all because nobody talks about how hard it is. Like, and nobody is meant for you. You just have to keep going. You just have to keep going. You will see your goals will build over time. You start to recognize that you're getting closer to your goal the more you work on whatever you want to work on. But you're not going to be successful. You're not going to do what you want to do by thinking and just wondering and denying yourself, acting like you're not that person that you know you are, because you are. And it's like, oh my goodness, if you're not surrounded by people that is uplifting you or a follower in Christ or anything like that, it's better to have nobody around you and only God, because you still not alone. God still didn't leave you. But I'd rather be me and God than have nobody that is a follower of Christ in my circle. I don't want to be around somebody that doesn't pick up their cross every day. Like, I feel like, why would I put myself in a relationship or a friendship that is not benefiting me at all? Because truth be told, we all are trying to benefit from somebody. Rather that's even if you're a best friend, your boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever, you are benefiting some type of way. Rather that's spiritually, physically, mentally, it doesn't matter. No matter if you go to that person to talk about your day, no matter if that's your husband or y'all splitting bills or whatever, that y'all are benefiting from each other in some type of way. If I'm not benefiting from you, if you're not benefiting from me, what are we doing? What are we really doing? You're just wasting my time. This time doesn't go backwards. The clock does not go backwards. Literally, you're going to get older. Right now is the youngest that you will ever be. Now you're getting older. You're getting older. You're getting older. So are you going to let whatever person be in your life because you just don't want to leave them alone or whatever? You're only going to delay yourself the more you let these people in your life. And let me talk about this. Stop building multiple things. I'm really talking to myself too, because I do this a lot. Like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to be doing all this at once. And I'm not saying that you can't multitask, but if you're going to multitask, let it be the same goal. Like for example, if you're just starting out, I wouldn't multitask at all until you have one foundation built up. But if you're selling purses and then trying to sell juice and just trying to sell candy and then trying to sell freaking houses and all this other stuff at once, what are you doing? Like, you're stretching yourself way too thin. That's like, juices is all over there and you're trying to do freaking purses all over here. That has nothing to do. He be talking so much mess to me. Wait, can you wait? Mind you, he ate. His drink is right there. Can you be patient, please? He is sassy. Oh. But yeah, you cannot be trying to stretch yourself thinking you can be Superman. You cannot do everything. You cannot build a business trying to build 5 different incomes and different freaking businesses. That doesn't make any sense. Like, you gotta stick on something. You gotta stick to something. And that's what I really need you to hear, because if this not working, then I'm gonna just hop on this one while this one is building. And it's like, no, you're doing too much. You're doing way too much. And another thing that I learned is stop listening to these dudes. Stop listening to these motivational speakers as men. If you're a woman, I'm speaking for my women. I'm speaking for the ladies because I'm tired. Nobody told me this, but I was watching a video yesterday and it was a girl that was like explaining how, like, you know, how your menstrual cycle and everything like that have days that you're supposed to rest and the whatever it's called, I don't know. It was a video about getting, like, just like feeling stressed, and I'm like, why every day or every other day I'm stressed? Mind you, I've only been listening to like man motivational speakers. I've only been watching like man YouTube videos, all the stuff like that, because I'm like, if I want to get this happening, like they know how to do it, so I'm gonna just listen to them. Girl, you cannot function like a dude. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know why it didn't come to me, but it didn't come to me until yesterday. You cannot, dudes have testosterone that's like really for them to be grinding like that every day. They wake up, they operate on like a 24-hour thingy, so they can wake up the next day and feel like, boom, let's get at it. But girl, you cannot do that. And I'm like, why can't I do that? I'm like, why? This whole time, I'm like, why am I like burnt out? Why am I so stressed out? Like, I get up and I work until like I knock out. And I'm like, bro, this is not work. Like, I'm not building anything. Nothing is like moving. Nothing is moving. I'm working so hard and got no progress. What is wrong? It's because you're trying to function like a man and you're not a man. You're not a man. It's like, stop. You supposed to rest. Luckily, I don't know why I didn't think about this. I'm like, because I'm normally a person just like, no, I'm just being lazy right now. No, girl, you're tired. My mind goes like this. My body's like, chill out. Relax. Please. Relax. I'm just like, bro, am I the only, like, I'm thinking like, maybe I'm just like lazy. I'm like, maybe I'm lazy. Maybe this is like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm like, girl, like this whole time I was listening to that video. I'm gonna drop it down below in the description. But I was just like, wow, this whole time I'm stressing myself out. I'm like, dang, I just thought I was supposed to be like this. No. Dudes is supposed to be like that. Dudes, let them have it. They can have it. I'm going to sleep. They said we operate on like a 20-day, 21-day, whatever it's called, cycle or whatever. I'm like, I wonder why, like, I feel good for a few days and then like I'm bad. Like, it always happens like near my period. TMI. But learn your body, learn your cycle. Everything means something. Females, everything in our body is meant to tell us how to function. Like, we don't gotta do nothing. I was doing extra stuff. Like, I was just doing everything. Like, you name it, like the top 10 best ways to make money, I'm on that tonight. I'm starting everything tonight. I was on. You couldn't tell me I didn't start nothing. Man, I got like 7 notebooks on each category. You cannot tell me I ain't think about nothing. Like, I thought about everything and I wrote everything down. Like, I was doing too much. But now that I know that I'm not supposed to do that and I'm actually stressing myself out, like actually not just in my head, like I'm thinking I'm stressed out, but I'm just doing things. No, I'm actually stressing myself out. But yeah, now that I know that, I'm just like, boom, got it. It's on and popping. We're gonna learn that cycle thing. Thanks for watching my video. Tune in for my next video. I know I haven't been consistent, but hopefully I can get back and talk to y'all guys because I love y'all so much. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see me and have some good advice so you can keep pushing and be that girl that you know you are. And yeah, bang. Maje.